Porsha and her new boo. Now, Porsha, you doing the absolute most. Like Candy said, calm down. Let him give you the ring on his time. Don't be thirsty like these other girls on TV being thirsty, begging and pleading for the ring again. That little whole little argument, it sounded like it was a misunderstanding, and I'm glad you realized you was wrong and apologizing. Porsha, don't nobody use their husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, they don't use the same brush, baby. The toothbrush. And I'm glad they told y'all, no, don't use my boyfriend or my husband brush. What the hell is wrong with toothbrush? What the hell is wrong with you? Like, you really thought people go around here using each other toothbrushes? What you got in your mouth and what they got in their mouth are two different things. You don't mean that this man got gum disease, gingivitis, or none of that. And you sitting up here using his toothbrush? Really, Portia? I'm going to give you a pass. I feel like giving you a pass cause you got you a man, you happy, so I'm gonna go ahead and just let you slide on by with that one in. Yeah, like Candy said, stop begging for that ring. It'll happen if it's gonna happen, if it's gonna happen, and if it don't happen, just enjoy the moment and have fun and enjoy yourself. Relax, have a biscuit, enjoy him whining and dining you, enjoy him giving you them gifts. That little cross necklace with the diamonds, now that was cute. The Rolex, I'm not really into Rolex like that, but it seemed cool and it was nice or whatever though. But I'm glad that he whining and dining you, and I'm hoping and praying you don't end up like Cynthia last season with this badass man, and the man that's using, well, he can't really use you for nothing really. What he gonna use you for? Your Real Housewives of Atlanta chick? Your celebrity from the show. So I think y'all barely even in the situation, or y'all very close to even on this situation. So he might love you, he might not love you, he might got ulterior motive. I don't know. I don't care. Just as long as you happy, I'm okay with that, and whatever. Just enjoy it, Porsha, while it's happening, and don't ask any questions and don't question it. Save the little petty arguments that you had with him on a rainy day or something. I don't know what to tell you though, but stop arguing with that man and don't do nothing dumb, Porsha. That's all I got to tell you. Um well, I'm not surprised that Porsha invited Marlo to the trip, though. Apparently, Marlo was surprised and shocked that Porsha invited her to the trip, and she invited the girls to Miami, like the first episode. She invited the girls to Miami, including Marlo, cause that's Nene friend. So she invited her. She got them rooms, picked each other one of their rooms, left them a little note to let them know that's your room, and a little thank you note, or this is your room, enjoy it and all that. Now, Marlo, we never got too much of you, but now that we got a taste of you, you left a nasty taste in my mouth. Really, Marlo? Porsha didn't have to invite your ass to Miami. Then on top of it, when she do invite you, you had the audacity to be mad about your room, calling room service, where they can give you another room. So you were so mad that the room was so, well, the room didn't look small at all. It was perfect for anybody. Like, I don't know what the hell your problem was. Hell, you had a whole elevator in your room and didn't even much know it, because you was just stuck on how big the room was. Like, really, Marlon? Like Porsha said, y'all shouldn't have any complaints about your room. This is not for you. This is for Nene and being here and supporting her and Gregg. You, on the other hand, take that, slap Porsha in the face and complain about your room. Then when you find out that the elevator that you didn't see leads up the Porsha room, or you just take over Porsha room, cause Porsha got two rooms. The one she sharing with her boyfriend and the one she got with y'all. So she basically gonna be splitting the time between, I forgot the boyfriend name. I ain't forgot his name and don't remember it. between her boo and with y'all, and you just then took all over the girl room, got her luggage going to your room, and you just took all over her room. Like, really, Marlo? Like, that was kind of selfish and fucked up. Like, she didn't really have to invite you. She invited you because she felt like it. And the fact that you'll do some mess like that, I'm glad Porsha didn't take offense to it, and she laughed and joked it off or whatever though. But yeah, that was kind of messed up, Mom Marlo, for you to do that mess. Like, we know you live a very high lifestyle. We know you expect the best. We know you like big old rooms or whatever, though. Do that on your dime. How about this? You take your flight to Miami, go on first class, get your own penthouse or a penthouse suite or whatever you need. And like, Marlo, I'm sorry. I liked that you from this point on, minus the whole thing that happened between you and Porsha in Barcelona. I kind of liked it, you, but that little hoe, it wasn't really that worth it, Marlo. Like, I can't believe you really done that. Taking over the girl room, got her stuff going to your room. Then you got your glam squad all up there in her room. Got them with all your suitcases and all that. Then went confronted about it. And, Porsha, yeah, when y'all finally met up with Porsha say how y'all like y'all rooms. You gonna sit there and tell that woman a bald face like, oh, I love my room. Oh, my room good. Like, what her name? Naya, whatever her I forget the girl name. The girl, like the model girl said, you really like your room, really? I would have did the same thing. Like, Marlo, why you couldn't be honest and say, no, I didn't like my room? Good thing Porsha spending more time with her boo and not there, because I'm pretty sure you and Porsha probably would have got into it about the room situation. You lucky she spending more time with her bae than she is with y'all, because that was kind of fucked up, and that was like, Marlo, you need your behind whoop for that. When you need to be cussed out for that one. Like, I ain't gonna give you too much. I'm only gonna give you a little bit though. But Marlo, you need to calm it down. I know you ain't used to going below your standards for once in a while, or doing stuff beyond your means, because I know you used to people taking care of you or whatever. Better yet, people spending money on you, lots and lots of money on you, getting you all the finer things in life. I know you're not used to staying not besides what, a big old king size room with a king size bed or whatever. But Marlo, you did the absolute most, and I'm done with that situation. Um, we find out that Gregg, in the midst of him dealing with his cancer, and you know, if you know anybody that dealt with cancer or had the battle cancer, you know their appetite go from here 1 minute to this moment. They might feel good enough to eat, they might not feel good enough to eat, they might end up eating, but end up more than likely throwing it back up, or it makes them sick or whatever. So I'm glad Gregg only had a few bumps in the road when it came to him and his battling cancer, and he said he went 3 days without eating, and he finally got the strength, and he feeling weak, and he ate him a salad, and he told the girls to excuse him and all that, and I'm glad he doing good and dealing with what he got to deal with, and being there for Nene and helping her out with getting information about Nene and her show. Cause he said he ain't gonna be running around and doing all that he normally do, but he the main one that put the show together. Said he been working on it for 2 years, and he put it together and this and all that, and he basically take taking off a few jobs that he normally have to help Nene get ready for her comedy shows and all that. So he called, asked when her showtime was, and he ain't gonna be able to run to everybody's room, tell them when it's showtime and all that. He did good for the most part for what he did, and asking about when the showtime, when Nene going up and all that. He also showed up to the Swaggerlicious the boutique, and he was also there. He had a little faint spell. Then he went outside and got fanned and told jokes, and they kept it happy and calm and cool for him. Like, yeah, Gregg, it's gonna be a better, and I feel sorry for you, and I'm glad that you finding you doing the stuff you love to do. Don't matter what, you ain't gonna let the cancer hold you down. You still there for your wife. You there to hold her down. She there to hold you down. You not down in your spirits. You still living your life, and you ain't gonna let cancer beat you. I'm glad to see all that, and I'm glad they showing all that. Like, even though it's probably gonna get boring a little bit more farther we go into the little cancer thing with Nene, I'm just glad to see you still in your same spirits. You done lost a little weight or whatever though, but you still in good spirits. You still Gregg, just walk a little slower and then lost a little weight, but you still Gregg, and Gregg ain't going nowhere. So I'm glad to see that in. Um Nene was shocked about the girls was coming down there, cause remember, Cynthia lied and said she had a press conference or a phone conference or whatever that is called when you on a phone conference, and she lied to her and she didn't realize they was coming, and not surprised. And Porsha came in the room and sat her up for the girls to come in her dressing room, and she was shocked and glad they came at the same time. They saw Gregg, talked to Gregg for a few minutes. They prayed about the comedy show, and the little comedy show looked fun or whatever. It was fun. It was cool, and overall, I'm glad you learned them golden rules, Nene, about comedy and about when somebody doing like that other person did, the little Uber driver lady. I'm glad you learned to ignore their ass or kick them out. That's not the best thing you can do. Cause you know who you is and know you a celebrity, and knowing somebody is you gonna encounter that in your life. You dealing with comedy and all that. So I'm glad you finally learned to either ignore their ass, kick them out, or let them argue with themselves. Like, I'm glad you learned that. And the comedy show turned out pretty good. And it was an all-girl comedy show. And Lonnie Love was up there. And somebody else, she said, that I don't remember their name, but I know of them, but don't really know them. So that turned out good. The drinks, they had drinks and food, and Nene, after the comedy show, and they went and seen the rooms that the girls staying in. Porsha mentioned about her boo. Well, Candy asked Porsha what you did for your birthday. She told them that she been having fun with her boo, her boyfriend, and he buying her stuff and giving her stuff and all that, and she having fun, and that's when the whole room situation came into play and all that, and I already talked about that, so we can just skip all over that. Um, Oh, so yeah, the Marlo and Porsche, and they beef, have beef. They just had words, got a little physical, at the in Barcelona, but that's about it though. Marlo and Porsche, they look like they best friends and they ain't never had an argument. Like, y'all totally, like Nene said, y'all both alike. Everywhere you turn around, y'all both act the same. Y'all both act alike. Um, Basically, y'all ain't no different than one of the other, and I don't know why y'all wasn't friends from the jump. So basically, Nene didn't lie about that. Like y'all acted like y'all was best friends when she came with her glam squad, taking your room. Y'all sit down talking. She didn't met your boo and all that. Of course, Candy know your boo, but she said she not gonna say nothing. But I did like the advice that Candy gave you when it came to you being thirsty about this ring, and you want this ring, and you begging and pleading and doing all this on reality TV, trying to make this man marry you, and he ain't ready to make that step yet, or you done saw the rings and he not ready to give it to you quite yet. Like, I'm glad all that, and I'm glad Candy gave the advice, even though in your confession it looked like you not gonna take it, but you heard her, you received her, so that was good. And the trip turned out pretty good, and something else happened. Oh yeah, the next morning, everybody waking up about the glam squad. We can skip over Porsche and we can skip over Porsha and Marlo and everybody waking up and they talking to their boyfriends, their fiance and husbands and all that, talking to them, talking to the kids. And Candy said that Porsha knew Boo. She knows some girls, a few girls actually, that he dated before and he is a handful, and if you can keep him, you better keep him. So the way Candy said that, I don't know either to take it, say he a good guy, or take it and say that there's something strange or off about him. Like, I don't know how to take that subliminal message that Candy put out there, that keep him if you can. So the keep him if you can sound like he a good guy somewhere down below, but ain't no telling. I guess we have to wait and see if he turn out to be a good guy or not, and hope he turn out to be a good guy, and all that. Now let's talk about the Swaggerlicious and go on down from there. And that's it. So, Marlo, another thing I want to talk about. You know you in Florida, correct? South Florida to be exact. Why did you have on that wool ass head and that you look like you was ready for winter and it was snowing down there in South Florida. South Florida ain't never got no snow a day in their life, and you sitting out there all dressed up like it's cold and windy there. Like, no wonder your ass was hot. No wonder you was trying to call an Uber. With all that you had on, I would too. And Porsha, you ain't never acted like this a day in your life. Yeah, you complain, but you trying to call an Uber. You don't want to walk two blocks to the hotel, to Nene Boutique. You up here acting like Marlo Twin, talking about some, oh, this wig and this a lace front, and if I'm swear it's gonna pop up and all this. Like, y'all two absolutely did the goddamn most. If I would have been, I probably would have slapped the shit out of both of y'all, because y'all both worked on my nerves. I think Marlo worked on my nerves the absolutely most when it came to that walk. Like, Marlo, you think you too good to walk? You think you, I don't know, Mother Teresa thinking you got to drive everywhere you go, down the road, really, Marlo, 2 blocks down the road, and you walking and complaining, every step you take, you complaining. Now, Candy, I can understand her and her pinky toe, because she decided to wear heels. I guess she didn't know she had a little journey on her hand. 2 blocks away from the hotel, and I guess she didn't realize that, yeah, that pinky toe was going to start hurting before you get halfway there. Between Porsha and calling Uber, wanting Uber to come, Marlo acting like she a piece of ice and she gonna melt if the sun hit her in the eyes or whatever. And Candy, I laughed at her and her pinky toe, but pinky toe in. Look like Nene little boutique, her little Swaggerlicious, it turned out good. She had a little nice little crowd. Like I said, everything was going good. Everybody looked like they was having fun. Looked like she got a lot of sales. From the sound of it, sound like your stuff is expensive as hell in there. Talking about some 120 for that top. So, sound like your stuff a little too high, but if they buying it, keep it that way, I guess, Nene, though. But, yeah, your stuff sound a little high, but I ain't gonna judge you, though. You didn't open your second shop. Clearly, you doing something right, and if you didn't open up a second store already in Miami, in a hotel, and you got, go ahead, Nene. I ain't even much hating on you, though. But, yeah, with the faint spell, and Gregg had to go outside because he said there was too much people in there, and he was hot, and he was sweaty, and it's like he couldn't get no air, and it was out there trying to keep it nice for him and telling to tell jokes, and he don't remember jokes in that little moment. It was all that set the icing off on the cake. Like, this was a good little episode, even though it was boring as hell. It was a good little episode, though. It wasn't too bad. It was alright, I guess. Anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Bye.